And now at 6, high tide brings high hopes of freeing this trapped boat from Fort Lauderdale Beach. The boat somehow became stuck in the sand on Friday, and since then, it's been a process to try to get it back in the water. CBS 4's Ted Scouten joins us live. And Ted, you spoke exclusively with the captain of the boat. What were you told?
Yeah, I did, Elliot. His son was injured on that boat. Quite a story that he has to tell about what happened on that boat during the storm. But right now, I want to throw it up to Chopper 4. We're getting at a crucial point in this whole process of getting that boat back into the water. You can see right now that boat is actually pointed toward the water, and there are towboats out there that are also tugging on it, pulling it, trying to get it into the water. There was also some heavy equipment that was lifting up the rear end of it, trying to help push it into the water. And right now, they're waiting for high tide to come to give that extra shove. It takes some heavy equipment and some help from Mother Nature to get the Joyce Lynn 2 back in the water where it belongs. The hope is that high tide will do the trick.
Well, you need water to float the boat, so when the tide's out, the thing's high and dry, so you got no flotation. So flotation is your friend.
Workers from Towboat US are digging all around the boat, hoping to get to all the apparatus below, what we can't see sticking 4 feet into the sand.
The keel's stuck in the sand, the running gear, the propeller, the rudder stuck in the sand.
I woke up to the noise of the boat running aground on something really hard. Okay.
Captain Chip Bethel was on board the fishing boat Friday night when it ran into shallow water. This home video shows the rough surf. Captain Bethel said the boat was on course to go to Port Everglades, but for some reason the man at the helm got off track. Chaos followed.
The stern was to the weather, and the waves were just rolling over the stern. They were rolling across the deck and all the way into the cabin.
In the rear of the ship, equipment broke free, slamming around the deck. They called the Coast Guard for rescue. As Captain Bethel's son Ted tried to get on the Coast Guard boat, there was trouble. It's hard for him to talk about it.
When it came time for my son, just as my son was transferring to the Coast Guard boat, a big wave picked up the Coast Guard boat and slammed the boat against us. And my son got crushed in between. Hurt, screamed.
Ted made it, seriously hurt, but he's alive.
With a lot of prayers and a lot of luck, he'll heal completely and everything will be fine, and the whole thing might be a bad memory.
That is one lucky guy and one very happy dad tonight. Right now, you're taking a live look from Chopper 4, and we're getting to the end of this process, possibly, where they're going to get that boat back into the water. You see the big heavy equipment there. What it was doing a moment ago was kind of pushing behind the boat and trying to lift it up and push it out, trying to get it in the water. Right now, high tide is about to hit. They're hoping that high tide, along with those towboats out there, will help finally get that boat back into the water. Of course, we'll have our cameras trained on it and bring you the latest coming up tonight. Live on Fort Lauderdale Beach, Ted Scouten, CBS 4 News.
Ted, thank you.